Welcome to this stretching and strengthening flow. To begin, come to mountain pose at the top of the mat. Take the hands to the sides, palm facing forward. Just balance through all four corners of the feet. Connect the thighs. Raise the arms above the head and bring them down through prayer. Huge breath in and feel the heart rise. And feel free to set an intention for your practice today. Arms come overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips to fold forward. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, release. Arms come above the head again. Bring them down through prayer. Inhale, bring the arms above the head. Exhale, fold through prayer. Half lift, flat back. Inhale, the arms come above the head. Bring them down through prayer. Bring the arms down, around and up. As you exhale, sink down into your hips into chair pose. Bring the arms alongside the head. Option here to lower the arms if the shoulders are stiff, or take cactus arms if you want a better opening in the chest. Whichever one, your choice. As you release, the weight comes forward. Come into a forward fold. Keep a slight bend in the knees. Grasp opposite elbows and sway. To come out of this, bend the knees and bring the arms above the head. Draw them down through prayer. Inhale, extend the arms. Bring them down, and as you sink into chair, make sure your weight is in the back of your heels. Your thighs are engaged and your core is engaged. Exhale, fold forward to come out of chair into a forward fold. Keep a soft bend in the knees here. Bend more deeply, bring the arms down, around and up, and back down through prayer. As you inhale, the arms come above head, hinge at the hips to fold forward, look forward and step back into plank pose. Pushing the energy out through the feet here, core is engaged. As you exhale, push back into downward facing dog. And just start to gently bend through the legs. Pushing the weight out through each heel in turn. As you find some stillness in your dog, bring your attention to your breathing. Try and make equal inhales and exhales. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale back to downward facing dog. One more time. As you breathe in, rock forward to plank. Breathe out, come back to downward facing dog. And again, inhale, rock forward. As you exhale, come back into your dog. Take the right leg up and back. Step forward for warrior two legs. So just take a moment here in warrior two to adjust your foot or your knee as you need to. The front foot, the knee should be over the ankle. Soften the gaze, soften the shoulders. Find that drishti point. And again, return to the breath. Turn the palms face up. Extend the arms up and straighten the leg. As you exhale, come back into warrior two. Inhale, front leg straightens. Exhale to rebend that knee. One more. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, back into warrior two. Bring the hands to the hips. Straighten both legs and just push the weight backward into the left hip. Reach down with the right arm and up with the left. Triangle pose. Notice that your right shoulder needs to come back to really find a good opening through the chest. And take a full breath here. To come out of the pose, rebend into the knee, setting up for wide-legged forward fold. Both feet face in, come down halfway, take a breath. Exhale, release fully. Release the head and neck. Take the hands under the shoulders. And whatever you're working on here, whether you're working on getting your head closer to the mat, or whether you're just wanting a nice easeful release, you do what feels good for your body here. Inhale, Take the left hand under the face, extend the right arm up and back for an easy twist. Couple of breaths here. Release the right hand down, left arm reaches up, trying to make the inhales and exhales the same length again, but turning again our attention to the breath. As you release the hand down, come on up for Warrior Two on the other side. So now your left foot is facing forward, right foot alongside the short end of the mat. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, rebend the knee. Breathe in, extend. Exhale, push into that knee. And just make sure that your knee is tracking out towards the middle toes here. So we've been feeling the stretch in the groin. Hands come to waist, straighten both legs, shift the weight in the hips back and come into triangle pose on this side. Make sure the shoulder's not collapsing forward and try and find some ease here in the chest and upper body. Really great strengthening pose here. Rebend the knee to come out of triangle, pivot on the feet and step back to the top of the mat, ready for another forward fold. This helps to release the hips. And again, just lets any tension that's built up go. Feel the belly inflate against the thighs. Bend the knees, bring the arms above the head. Float the arms down as you hinge at the hips. Half lift, step back into plank pose. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. Come down in one straight line. Hug the elbows in, setting up for Cobra. So as you breathe in, push up, and as you exhale, release. Then shift the hands back just a touch and extend a little bit higher this time. Hips are still on the mat. Exhale to release. And finally, take the hands out to the side and forward of the top of the mat. Push up to a big Cobra. Relax the shoulders down and exhale slowly all the way. Push back into downward facing dog. Feel a nice long spine, inhaling deeply and exhaling all the way. As you inhale, come forward to plank once more. Come down in one straight line. This time arms come alongside the body, setting up for locust. As you breathe in, legs and chest lift. As you exhale, with control, release. Inhale to lift. Exhale, release. One more like that. Strengthening the back. And then using the hands, come on back to child pose just to reset the back, because locust is a little back bend, and now we're taking the spine the opposite way in child pose. So a nice full breath here. It's a resting pose too. So just take a moment. Bring your thought back to any intention that you set at the beginning, and maybe just bring your mind to that one more time. Gently transferring to seated position, setting up for seated twist. The legs come out long, right leg will come over the left knee, and your right hand behind, left arm hugs into the knee. And on the inhale, focus on getting space in the spine. And on the exhale, try and just twist a little deeper into this, but just keeping the head and the neck relaxed. Couple of breaths here. Release the leg down. Take the left leg, cross it over the right knee, and the opposite way here. And just notice that the shoulders are relaxed. You can dip the chin, find that extra space in the spine. Breathe in, get long. And exhale, find a little bit more twist here. And releasing both legs now, we're going to take a bend in the knee, both feet flat to the mat. Just come down gently onto your back and release the hips a little. Ready for bridge pose. So we want our feet hip width apart, knees in a straight line over our feet. As we push up with our glutes and our abs, we're going to have the option to clasp our hands underneath and shimmy the shoulders in if you want to take a slightly deeper back bend here. And as you're here, just dip the chin slightly and find some length in that spine again. Keeping strong through the legs, noticing that the knees are staying strong and straight and not splaying out at all, which can happen in this pose. Breathing, relaxing the muscles in the jaw, the face, around the eyes, and release. Taking the knees in for a little hug and extending the left leg long. Just hold onto that right knee and gently with your left hand guide it across to the left and take the right hand out to the side. You can take it diagonally to the top corner of the mat or straight out, and allow the body to fully relax here. Notice if there's any tension in the knee or the foot or the hip, and wherever it's a little bit of tension, send the breath there and just allow the body time to surrender into that pose. Coming back up to the center, taking the knees in again, we're going to extend this time the right leg and keep hold of the left and gently guide it towards the right. So your left hand is now reaching out to the left side. You can gaze to the right or you can keep the gaze neutral. And again, just allowing the body the chance to relax fully, let go of any last little bits of tension that you see or you find in your body. And now finally releasing both legs long. Take the hands to the side, palms facing up, eyes are closing. Just allow the body to melt into the mat. Take our final resting pose, Shavasana. And we'll just stay here for a couple of breaths. So wherever you are, I'm in this beautiful place with the sound of the water. Wherever you are, just relax fully and enjoy the quietness. Maybe we have to move gently now to the right side of our body and just come to a comfortable seat as best you can, keeping the eyes closed or the gaze low for as long as you can. Find that comfortable seat. Take that long, tall spine once more. Breathe in fully. Exhale all the way. Bring the hands to heart center. Bring your mind and your awareness back to your intention. Consider it a done deal. And as we close our practice, bring the hands to the third eye. Namaste.